Max, why are you looking reddish? My nose is always a bit red, guys. It's just how I'm a fan. IRL. Do you guys have any questions while we're waiting for the game to start? It should be starting very, very soon. But any questions, any topics, anything you guys want to bring up?
You've been tagged. What's up?
I've been tagged. I mean, keep what? Watch party at PUBG Mobile official is insane. Why is it insane? That's top shorts. Why?
How can we have the day MVP choose their opponent for T? Okay, well, EMEA did that, but we're not gonna have our day MVP until the matches are done. The TDMs, like between the Erangels and Miramars.
Oh, there we go. It could be an MVP thing that they pick.
Oh, Naomi's in.
He's in.
Naomi's in.
Beautiful.
According to the map stream, he's in. And by map stream, I mean the map stream overlay.
I like that.
Wait, Zerich is out. Wait, what? No, that can't be right.
No, they can't put Zerich out. Sorry,
Zerich is out and Naomi's in?
Naomi's good, but like Zerich out? You don't do that. Sorry, but that's not smart. And I'm using like a very kind word right there. You can't put Zerich on the bench. Bro. I want to see that for real. I want to see them drop. I want to see them drop, and I want to see if that's the case.
Look at the overlay on the map stream. They don't have a player picture for Naomi, and there's no Zerich. Silica.
Max, as per I8 coach, Trinder is technically decision to lead out crypto from the roster because he knows much. Yeah, I mean, again, we don't have all the internal information, but it seems like it's working for them. So good on them. Yeah, that's such a good decision.
जो गाडी लिएर जाने अनि लुटेर आफ्नो काम थाल्ने त्यो सोचेको उनीहरूले उता प्रिमोक्स गएको छ DRS को टिम चाहिँ आफ्नो सेकेन्डरी ड्रप को रूपमा
I say that we have
action of players को टिम अब सर्कल देखि सोच्दै होला एक्स्ट्रा टाइम केही पाइने रहेछ भनेर अलिकति डिप्लोमेटिक सर्कल त बन्यो के थाहा ब्रिज तर्फको
CSA
एन्ड पो देख्न पाउँछौ कि हामीले यो नेभर नो पनि एउटा यस्तै खालको सर्कल देखिएको थियो तर मेजोरिटी पोर्सन
हजुरकोमा गेम स्टार्ट भयो
लेटर फेजमा ब्याट्सम्यान दिँदै आएको थियो थोरै प्र्याक्टिस मटेरियलको कता जान्छ सो गोर्खा पार टिमले ल्याएको पनि तपाईले देख्दै हुनुहुन्छ टेबलमा
गेम स्टार्ट भयो
उता क्लास सुरु भइसकेको रहेछ म भन्दै थिएँ त्यो पेट्रोल पम्प अराउन्डमा त्यो ब्रिजको एरिया वरपर यसना जाने क्रममा A1 को टिम गाडी लिएर जाने हो भनेर बीचमा रुखका
not the player I would have ever expected. Someone needs a new color cartridge in the printer.
I don't have magenta.
They forgot to pay their subscription fee to be able to use their printer.
Oh, I hate that, man. Printers are horrible.
On beginning, they reminiscent what we had in Sanhok. Come on, show us alright.
Go on, I want to see it.
Also, I really wish we had those graphics when like there's substitutions on stream.
Coming up and actually just go for a wide rotate. If you want that's feasible.
Just imagine Muerte just crying tears of happiness
finally
with emergency pickup. We can drop the most obscure locations ever. Oh wait, we already do that. But then we can get into the fight really quickly. I mean, there's downsides, right? You won't really have a vehicle either. It depends on like when you use it.
That's true, yeah.
So it makes it a little bit tough to make any further rotations later on.
It's a very desperate item to use. Is like if you literally are out of options, if you're being, I don't know, gate kept on the side of the circle, the blue zone's coming in, you just need to make a move. Then it's viable, but Name the best team of 2024 and players of the year as per Jansen.
Yeah, I didn't answer. I didn't answer that because he called me Jansen.
Jansen.
Like,
What do you think,
no
Jansen?
comment.
Jansen, who's your... Oh, with a Uzi, too. There we go. Oh! You're coming with us. So yeah, Jansen, who's your team of the year?
Is there someone else on this? Oh, I don't see a Jansen here.
It's you. You're Jansen. You've been renamed.
That's
Cashman,
not my name.
I'm going to change your name in the graphic on the stream.
My name can be James, but not Jansen.
James.
I mean, it's been one game, Kakarot. Of the 4 new teams, 3 teams got 0 points. Like, it's one match. Come on. Jamax? No,
No.
Maxon.
Maxon. That's me, Maxon. So, I mean, team of the year, is it... I think you have to say Alpha 7, I'm sorry. If you don't say Alpha 7, I don't know who you guys would pick. I mean, okay, who do you guys in chat think is the team of the year? We'll talk about play of the year later, but team of the year. I think you can't not say Alpha 7. Second place PMGO. Sure, they didn't win Americas, but then they win PMWC finally after years and years of getting second, third place at global events.
Oh, yeah, PMGC.
Yeah, but like they haven't. We're just talking about this year, right?
Yeah, PMGC finals were played in January.
Oh, okay. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. They were played in December in Istanbul. What are you talking about? Yes. Oh, yes. No. So who are people saying? Alpha 7, Alpha 7 reject, Alpha 7, Alpha 7 reject, Alpha 7 or reject. That's a cool thing. I love the rivalry between reject and Alpha 7. That is going to be set the big story on in PMGC.
Even though Reject won PMGO and came second place in PMWC, I still, for some reason, just can't mentally rate them as a really good team, or like a strong team.
We did that
I don't know
after PMGO, but like they've proven it now by doing well again in PMWC.
I think the reason why is we're not seeing anyone besides Alpha 7, really, in terms of like the teams we normally see be strong, were strong at PMWC or PMGO. Like if for MV I see Falcons were like, you know, 3rd, 4th, 5th place or something like that, or you know what I mean, like some of like the higher caliber teams that we expect to be placing higher, then it'd be like, okay, yeah, they beat out them, yeah, definitely. In my head, they would become a much stronger team, but because we didn't see a lot of those top teams perform, my head just wants to like keep them down.
I mean, I get it, but also I think that there's
Like,
something happening for them.
This is what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So it was Alpha 7 first, Reject second, Tiamba 3rd, DRX 4th, Boon 5th, Talon 6th, Vampire 7th, Liquid 8th. And then you have like D Xavier 9th, IHC 11th, 4MB 12th, Falcons not even get there, D plus 8 not even getting there, Mad Bull's not really getting there, Team Spirit not getting there. Like,
all
all the
upset.
teams,
Yeah.
exactly, and that's why when I look at like this top 8, I'm just super confused, and why it makes it really difficult for me to be like, yeah, Reject, you know, one of the strongest teams in the world. I think they're a good team, but one of the strongest teams, I can't wrap my head around that because of the other teams that placed high in PMWC.
Yeah, but like I'm thinking if we're just talking about 2024 with their global results. The thing is, if you're just talking about global results, because if you're really looking at the whole scope of what they've done, I'm sorry to say, but their game plan and strategies going into their Japanese events, it was horrible. It was really bad. So it's really weird to have a discrepancy where like global event, we just pop off, we do so damn well as Reject. Go back to Japan, we play extra bad. The only reason why they qualified to PMWC was because of their PMGO result. And then you go back to PMWC, they dominate. It's a weird inconsistency. Like that's the part for me that makes it weird. Is something that works on global that normally means that you're a very consistent team, you can adapt very quickly to situations that come your way, and yet you cannot perform locally. It's very odd to me. That's the part that would be like, Alpha 7 is clearly above Reject, is because of that.
Yeah, they perform locally, regionally, and internationally.
Yeah. Like, sure, they maybe don't win Americas, but they were competing, like, for first place the majority of the time. So, yeah. Okay. What's happening here, then? Let's look at the circle real quick. Oh, but perfect. Thank you, production. Amazing. Oh, we're going to farm? Okay, I don't like this. Rehost. Well, actually, can we get a Milta finish. I want to see a Milta finish with a new Milta update. It makes it so much more interesting to look at. But damn, everyone's rushing. Let's go. Okay, so we had a conversation about, team of the year. It's been between you guys and Chan and us having a convo about Reject and Alpha 7. Who do you guys think is the player of the year? I have to say Reiji Yoshio, straight up. But who do you guys think is the player of the year so far? Do you have a pick in mind, Jason?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tough. I wish we had more international events, like more global events. Because if you're only ranking from 2 global events, that's just not enough sample size. Then if you count regional, regional just doesn't compare to international play.
I mean, if you have more global events, Jason, the players are just going to play 24/7 at this point. The calendar's already tight.
You shorten PMPLs a little bit,
Like what, 3 weeks?
and you just do more 3-4 day events. I don't know. It's you say we're Giosio, probably the best player this year, but he was garbage regionally. So why would it be Sanhok Alpha 7 then, just because Red Giosio was the MVP?
I just know their team didn't do great in their home region. I don't know about his individual performance. I didn't check his stats. So I'm purely going off the basis of what I know. But Reiji, I love the fact especially that Reiji's been performing well and is willing to have a wide array of weapons he's willing to play. He can play your typical ARs and 4, etc. But he plays especially the Mini 14, and I think that I think the meta is slightly changing. That we're going to see a mix of short range weaponry and also long range DMRs, snipers, and Ratto boy.
I think that is Kalaris watching.
Atso is Kalaris. Ratto boy. Yes. He's the best. He's the best
Yeah,
player.
but you say so. This is why I'm saying regionally kind of skews things Sakurin, because Doc. I mean, no. Why you can't put him on the list of being one of the best players of the year. Regionally, but he didn't do anything at PMWC. I don't believe they did. I try to think if they played PMGO so far back. So
Moneymakers, they didn't make it 5.
Moneymakers. Get Moneymakers from. Where'd you get Moneymakers from? Where'd you get Moneymakers from?
What?
You just said Moneymakers. I don't think they got far.
Then you go off the comment of Niptura?
No, Saklin.
Oh, I thought you meant
Doc.
Niptura's comment. Oh, sorry.
Anyways, okay, so they got 4th place. I don't know. I find it hard to put Doc over Reiji Yoshio, who performed well at both globals. Wait, what? How did you get me talking about that? He's just thinking about you, Dipsera. I said, I don't know, Saklin, how you can put Doc at number 2. And you're talking about, Moneymakers. It's fine, I'm used to my sounds anyway.
I'm looking at the game. I'm looking at Palm, and I
Time to watch the game. We stopped talking about the stuff we talk about game now, because it's towards the good parts.
I mean, you got 2 teams in Farm. You're gonna have Not Noob and Rooks, which are gonna be the only 2 teams that can really go there unless you crash it. I's got a great spot. I like the Muerte's 2-2 split. Actually, the Muerte's 2-2 split currently in terms of potential for late game is the best. But DRS are going for a big center here, Jason, in the center of the circle. I don't know where they're going to go, but DRS are just praying they can find an open spot, and I don't think they can find one, so I think they're going to struggle. There you go, examples not looking good for the Natali boys. He's on. There you go. The ADHD is hitting hard. I might have it. I don't know.
I need to go back and see if I said Moneymakers now. Because now I'm just really curious.
Yeah, because you said Niptura and then I linked it to the comment. I was like,
No,
oh,
I didn't say Niptura.
I maybe I misheard, but I thought I understood Niptura. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Understood
I found
Niptura.
it. I'm
Okay.
gonna listen to this. Oh, here we go. I found it. I'm gonna listen to this.
Get rid.
हजुर
By the way, I saw some people asking for the map feed link. I'm still hoping that one day we can get public map feed for you guys. That day is not today. There's still the Muerte, not noob, center circle, decent spot. Still looking at the Muerte, really, I really like their spot.
I didn't say moneymakers.
No.
I didn't say Deptura. I didn't say moneymakers.
mixed up,
I
my
didn't
bad.
say Deptura. Chat's making me think I have ADHD or something. Chat's making me think I have ADHD or something. No, man. Oh, man, I can't remember what game that was, but the finish we had, like, on the pier, like, that was
Which
the
pier?
I think it was Ferry Pier.
Which pier?
We had this, like, I think it was Ferry Pier. Was it here? I don't remember. We had this, like, sick finish where, like, the team on, like, the pier in the water ended up winning. I don't remember what game that was.
Which event?
I don't remember what game that was.
Which event?
Yeah, it was Ferry Pier. I could for sure. And I think it was regionals, because I think you, me, and Claris were talking about it. We did EU regionals last year. Talking about it. We did EU regionals last year.
I don't know. Anyways, big fight here.
Just looking here just made me think of it for
How
some.
many smokes were used there by IX to make it over? Now then the dip is just going to get naded to all hell. Okay, this is the Wait, what? Wait, were they in the shed and that nade bounced from the ridge into the shed? That's insanely lucky nade if that happened.
Don't know if they were in it.
I don't know. Wait, let me go back. I want to replay
Three
real quick.
people. Don't know if they were in it.
Was he inside or not? The POV was a bit weird. Let me see it.
मजे हेर्दै गर होला त
Was he inside or not? The POV was a bit weird.
No.
No, they were inside.
मगन
It was like through the door. It went through the door. That's why I was a little bit weird. Oh, that was through the door. It went through the door. Whoa,
pretty good.
Oh, that was insane there. GG's. Point accurate grenade. Whoa.
Pretty good.
That was a GG's. You can't. The thing is, if you go for that push here, you cannot stop in that dip. As soon as you have the shed in, you think you're safe. Do not stop in that dip. Just send it. I don't care what you're doing. Never stop in that dip. If there's a player, just a single player in that building, you are dead. If there's a player, just a single player in that building, yeah, I should have just kept going. You are not surviving that rotate. Yeah, I should have just kept going. Unfortunately. That's selective hearing. I do have selective hearing. That's selective hearing. I do have selective hearing.
I don't even want to say what I can say about this.
What about the I8 player or me?
I don't know. Max was really thinking about it.
What about the I8 player or me?
I don't know. Max was
I looked at my cable, it's a little bit dirty, and I just thought the thing is I looked at my cable, it's a little bit dirty, and I just thought the thing that's why.
म एकछिन म्युट हान्छु
No, I get you. Like, Ari dead again. I didn't actually see who wiped them. I was too focused on the points I was trying to make earlier. So no place and points again. They get 4 limbs. The points I was trying to make earlier.
But no
place and points again. Yeah, but no place 4 limbs.
But no placement.
I wonder if Naomi was able to get any of those.
Good regroup from
Naomi was able to get any of those.
Is that their 2-2 split from earlier? Let me check the map feed.
Yeah, so Muerte actually,
Their 2-2 split from
I
earlier?
think they rotated, like, again, super, or not again, but this time they rotated super early to get ahead of everyone.
They have to. They don't have a choice. And they went in a 2-2 split too on the eastern side, despite the plain path being on the west and teams being heavily concentrated on the western side. I think that's a very smart rotate.
They went Severny, and they had Stalwart and Stalber, and still beat Stalwart and Stalber to get to where they were. They really, like, put their foot down and the pedal to the metal to make sure they can have this one, have a decent position. Kage opens up on the road, good little nade. He's all alone though, which does worry me, but he has some protection from the outside. Yeah, he wants to clean this, but he's got to be careful since he knows there's another IHC player here. Oh wait, that was the nade. Okay, wait, hello? Three IHC players here. What? Oh wait, that was the nade.
Oh, and he swiped the entire team, Reikage. Was that was an actual 1v3, right? He got all of them.
Oh, and he
Or did he get assisted by other people? I'm not sure.
I think someone knocked another person in the house for him, because they only got one. I think someone knocked...
GG Reikage. I mean, he was a standout player last season too, right,
They only
Jason?
got
So,
one.
like, I'm not surprised.
Do you want to say
he was a
GG
standout
though?
player last season too, right, Jason? So, like, I'm not surprised.
Because I feel like he kept peeking.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like if he gets knocked there, he's dead. peeking. There's no support.
There's no res.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like and he's by himself. So he keeps like peeking. I was expecting maybe some like teammates to come help. And he's by himself.
I think they should have. I do think they should have, but like he won the fight, and like what can you say except GG?
I think they should have.
Well, I
It was
mean, actually,
risky,
I feel like
he
yeah,
won
it was
the fight,
super
and, like,
risky. And I
what
feel
can
like
you say
maybe the
except
better
GG?
play would have just been hold the
It was
staircase.
risky.
Wait, Leo are going
Yeah, it was
for
super risky.
the
I feel
backstab
like
here.
maybe the
Actually,
better
oh, this
play
is a really
would've
good regal
just
then
hold
because
the
they go in this
staircase.
building, it gives space to Leo.
Backstab here.
Actually, oh no, Leo is
really
going
good
to
regal.
actually.
They go in this building, it gives space to Leo.
Long-term effects here. The main issue I have for not noob now, you can't protect your cars in this building. Like everyone that sees you are going to shoot your cars, and without a car, you can't make that rotate. Which is why Leo technically have a better spot. You can hide cars in the warehouse, like they're doing now. They're hiding them.
Which is why Leo
They still have late game rotation
in the
potential.
warehouse, like they're doing now. They're hiding them.
Whereas, wait, is that Rook
They
going for
still
white?
have late
Pivot
game
northwest?
rotation
I think they're sending it here, Jason. They're just.
Wait,
Wait, why are they go? Rook, what are you doing?
Pivot northwest.
They're split. Quite heavily.
Autobots,
Why are they
roll
go?
out.
Rook, what are you doing?
And that's a Vic going off by himself.
Autobots, roll out.
I was on the map stream like replaying the fight.
what?
Going off by himself. Wait, how? I was on the map
Did
stream
he
like
roll
into
Wait,
it. Fight.
what?
Wait, how? Did he
Bro?
jump into it?
This is the weirdest push I've seen in a long time.
I gotta see that again. He like jumps into the car.
Long time.
I gotta see that again. He
Shall we
like
just go back a few
into
seconds?
the car?
Like already the push is so weird.
Shall we just go back a few seconds?
It's all over the place. Like,
Man
already
comes back on the
push is
mid
so
map.
weird.
It's all over the place.
Man comes back on the map. And then Vic continues to go in. I mean, I guess his team was coming from the backside.
But this is the
Okay.
worst
And then Vic
push.
continues to
It's
go in.
weird
I mean, I
and
guess
it's
his team
bad.
was
Is
coming
it?
from the backside.
It's like we're gonna
This is the
wide
worst
rotate, but we're
push.
gonna breach at the
It's
same
weird
time.
and it's bad.
I don't know.
Oh no, Yankee gets
It's like
he
we're
goes
gonna
too
wide
far
rotate,
forward. He
we're
leaves
gonna
himself
breach
susceptible
at
to
the
too
same
many
time.
angles.
I don't know.
Oh no. There had been some miscommunication there.
For sure. Like, they
weird.
did not know what they wanted to do. I don't care if you want to pull off a bad play or bad rotate. Just do it together, please.
I don't care if you want to pull off
I mean,
a
GG
bad
for Leo,
play
they
or
still have
bad
cars
rotate,
in
just
working.
do it
I think they have
together,
more cars
please.
now, actually.
Yeah.
They got to pick up the litter. They can do anything they want.
In working, I think they have more cars now.
So
Actually,
going back on the map
they
stream
gotta pick up the litter.
before
They
this
can do
like whole
anything they
fight
want.
broke out, and where Leo are now is where the rest of not noobs were. Rakage is in the building that they're currently in. I thought that was interesting because the zone shift is in the where their compounds more in the zone than where they were previously. So him actually pulling that location is kind of nice because it allowed them to transition out of the warehouse to a better position. But I was expecting them to maybe push quicker to help him out instead of letting him clean up things by himself.
Yeah, it was definitely a bit weird, but I'm still heavily on the point of
instead of letting him clean up things.
do they still have functioning cars? If not now, they're not in circle anymore. But I'm not sure if they can actually pull off a
They
transition.
still have functioning
Yeah,
You're
cars.
talking about not noobs, right?
Now they're
Yeah,
not
for not
circle
noobs, yeah,
anymore.
sorry.
So I'm not sure if they
That-
can
that's
actually
the part
pull off
that scares me.
transition.
Thought you'd be talking about moneymakers again, or
noobs,
something.
No.
For not noobs,
I think they're pure.
Because that's the part that scares me.
Thought you'd be talking about moneymakers again, or something.
So we'll see if
No,
they can make that rotation, especially because they're gonna have to fight Leo pretty much. And
So we'll see if they can make that rotation, especially because they're gonna have to fight
on the
Leo.
road. Eugene, you have to regroup. It's not a good
And
spot.
where's it?
Point B gonna go for the breach. We're gonna see a ton of third parties here, Jason.
Eugene,
You're
you
gonna
have to
see
regroup.
one big breach
Not
happen, and then
Point
just
B
everyone's
go
gonna
for breach.
full send it.
We're gonna see a ton of third parties here, Jason. You're gonna see.
I mean, who are we
one
looking at
big
winning
breach
this?
happen
Time
and
for
then just
prediction.
everyone's gonna full send
That
it.
has been asked a couple times in chat. Do I think I can make it to the
Who are
grand
we looking
finals
at
of
winning this?
PMGC?
Time for
And,
prediction.
you know,
That has been asked a couple
no,
times.
I don't know. I'm not gonna call that. Not yet. You know,
Maybe.
Falcons have a new logo. I'm not gonna call that. Not
this
yet.
time. Oh yeah, they got the Team Falcons.
Maybe.
Falcons have a new logo. They're not Falcons Force.
Oh yeah, they got the.
I am.
I don't know who wins this. I want to say Red Side or Falcons. Force? Because there's so much clutter in the south side. I want to say Red
Because
Side
of
or
the
Falcons.
strong early game
There's just so much
rotate of the Muerte, I would like to see that rewarded with a win,
Because of the
and I think they have
strong
potential of
early
holding
game
off teams pretty easily here.
Rotate of the Muerte. I would
So
like to see
I'm
that
gonna go to
rewarded with a
Muerte.
win, and I think they have potential.
But they're going up against OMB
pretty
now.
easily here.
And do you know why Tresky and Eugene are there? This is such a weird
But they're
position
gonna
for those
push
guys to
OMB
be in
now.
though. They should be in the building with push gun
Do you know why
Fuchsman.
Tresky and you?
They're just gonna get
This is
Nate. There you
such a
go,
weird
Tresky's
position for
out.
those guys to be in,
One-on-one
though.
trade,
They should
sure,
be in the
but
building with Push and Fuchsman.
it's gonna be a tough res to
Just
pull
gonna
off.
get Nate. There you go, Tresky's
a bit
out.
confused with this split.
One-on-one trade, sure, but it's gonna be a tough res to pull off. I'm a bit confused with this.
I feel like they should be able to get it though.
And third party. Wait,
Nate?
third party,
Okay,
turn
never
off
mind.
angle.
I feel like they should be able to get it though. Went down
Oh, it's Doc.
to
Wait, third party
okay,
or
never
turn off
mind.
angle?
Eugene went down.
Nice
I'll get you off thing. It's gonna work. Yeah. No real chance they're gonna res them now. And I think Muerte just got caught. Oh, what a shot out of Doc again on a boot. I mean, Major Pride cleaned up a lot of it.
Oh, what a shot out of
At least one of them, sorry.
I mean,
Red
Major Pride
Arrow?
cleaned up a lot of it.
Okay.
At least one of them, sorry.
It is up.
That's a bit serious.
Red Arrow?
Worried. I thought we were gonna see the Noctura happen.
Never mind. It is up.
That's a bit.
I mean, now 4MB
we're
can
gonna
take
see
this
the
compound most
Noctura
likely.
happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. They just got to be careful because you still have Stalwart
I
on
mean,
the east.
now 4MB get to take this compound most
But
likely.
now they can play this dip. They just got to be careful because
Also
you still have
Regis-
Stalwart on
sorry?
the east.
I was just say Regicide decimated a lot of Falcons. Also, I think they eliminated 3 players, so it's down to Icy, and Regicide got knocked out during all this.
I think they eliminated 3 players, so it's just down to Icy.
I think 4MV
during all this.
I mean,
keep
now-
more players alive.
Now, yeah. I still think it should have been to Muerte, but that
4MV?
they made themselves so
They keep
vulnerable
players
to
alive.
utility. And now, yeah, if there's one team that's good at utility, it is going to be 4MV, right? They made themselves so vulnerable to utility. Okay. Stalwart's going for the center. Over the ridge. I mean, they're nade range now. They've got to be careful. There's going to be a lot of back and forth. And Doc is going to hit it. Over the ridge. I mean, they're nade range now. They've got to be careful. There's going to be a lot of back and forth. And Doc, is he going to hit it? Still all tickle. No, not the first one. Another one. Doc, go. That's looking right on the money. Oh my god! Another one for Doc. Go. That's
Yeah,
looking
you're
right
ahead
on
of
the
me
money.
for sure.
You said feed I'm sending on Discord. What?
Yeah,
Onto
I am
Felix
using
and
that feed.
Critter.
Yeah, you're ahead of me.
You said,
for
oh my
sure.
god, before you even threw the
You
nade
said
on my
feed I'm
side.
sending on Discord because I knew it was gonna be.
Yeah,
I knew it was
I
gonna be
using that feed.
Critter. That's amazing,
You said,
Doc.
oh my
No,
god, before you even threw the
actually,
nade
you need
on
to
my
restart
side.
the feed.
Because I knew it was gonna be. I knew
Because
it was
my
gonna be.
video's behind, my audio's ahead.
Okay, It's amazing, Doc.
Oh, no. Actually,
Well, I
you need to
can't
restart
because the
feed
feed's gonna be cut out on me.
because my video's behind, my audio's ahead.
How am I supposed to cover it?
I'm doing everything
Well, I
for
can't.
Well,
you.
the stream
Look
has
at-
ended.
Feed's
Cricket
gonna be cut
noises.
out on
No, Star Wars looks like
How am I
they're down
supposed to
to
cover it?
just
I don't
one
I'm doing
player.
everything for
Well,
you.
the
Look
stream
at
has
I can't really
ended.
tell 'cause I'm
Cricket
only using the
noises.
map stream now. And
Star
not
Wars
news.
looks
Oh,
like
we're
they're
back.
down to just one player.
Okay,
I
not
can't really
news.
tell 'cause I'm only using
I'm
the map stream
expecting
now.
them to. I don't know. They
And,
have a decent
not
amount of the
news.
zone
Oh, we're back.
controlled, especially with Tapbox position, who's just kind of by himself
Okay,
on the
not
very
news.
northwest
I'm
side.
expecting them
You
to.
see him on the very
I don't know,
like
they
top
have
side
a
of your
decent
screen.
amount of the zone controlled.
Okay,
Especially with top
don't care.
position,
Can we
who's
talk about
kind
how
of
insane that nade is
by
again?
himself on the
It's
very
alright.
northwest
It's
side?
not a mistake.
You can see him on
Well,
the very
that was an
like,
insane.
top side of your
It's
screen.
Just dark.
Okay, extremely well timed grenade. Can we talk about how insane that
Don't
nade
go.
is again? I think he knew by the
It's
blue
alright.
zone that they're about to use that car to rotate. I'm going to aim for the car and get the double knock.
If it was anyone else, I would have been like, oh my god, but stop. I mean, he hits nades like these every day.
Well, if you want to be impressed by Doc Nade, he needs to do a 1v4 with one nade.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
while
pretty
they're
much.
while they're all full HP. That.
And he has only one nade, and he's in the blue zone, and it's a death nade.
We're gonna have to replay that nade. We'll have to replay it afterwards. But there you go. Doc clears it. He's got 7. Man, he's got 7 elims. There you go. They just woke up here. 4MV are like we're sleeping on day 1, day 2.
He's got 7 elims.
We're here.
They just woke up here.
We're here for the
4MV
win.
Like we're sleeping on day 1, day 2.
Starbucks got the throws
We're
out.
here.
I mean,
We're
look,
here for the win.
look at what 4MV are already doing on the map feed. They're already sending a player a little bit higher north of their location. I don't think they know the north is completely free. All the teams got eliminated up there. But this split that they're going is just to like lock down the win. Because I believe Notnu's got no cars behind them. And without a car, I don't know what
He
to
should have
do.
known, because Tapbox was there. He was like super north. And then he regrouped his team to deal with Major Pride. Like, I feel like he had the information.
I'm talking about
Maybe
4MV having me info.
Yeah, well, I feel like not noobs pushing onto Major Pride here is kind of a mistake, because the way the zone shifted, I feel like they should have regrouped on Tapbox to the north. Now they give him the ground. Well, now they're giving the ground to 4MV.
Look at risky position for Reapers. The moment you take a shot, you need to start moving yet. Move. Show yourself. Oh. Okay,
Those
fine.
damn
Oh.
things.
Play a little bit higher north of their location. I don't think they know the north is completely free. All the teams got eliminated up there. Blue zone's going north, so okay, it's good to see that not Noob are trying to shift up there. Because I believe that's a really good play for them to do. Cars behind them. And Apex still has a car. Yeah, cars on flat terrain finishes like this are so important. Look, there's a UAZ on the middle of the road. Crash into that and make your compound. Crash it in that. Do a car fall. That would be amazing.
Because Tapbox was there. He was like super north.
You were to say box for me.
And then he regrouped his team to
Oh,
deal with Major
man.
Pride. Like, I feel like he had the
Yeah,
information.
Oh,
I'm talking about. Can he get 10 elims? Can he get 10 elims,
Yeah, well,
Jason?
I
Yes or no?
feel like
I say yes. He's getting 10 elims
Not
this game.
news
No.
pushing
He's
onto
doing it.
Major Pride here is kind of a
It's
mistake,
up to
because the way
8.
the zone shifted, I feel like they should have regrouped
10
on
elims for
Tapbox to
Doc.
the
Let's
north.
go.
Now they give him the ground. Well, now they're giving the ground to
I just
4 and
like
B.
for that
That's
curse.
a risky position for
He's gonna
Roof
get
at the moment.
9.
He needs to start
He's
moving
gonna get
it.
9, and then that's the end.
Show yourself.
Front
Okay,
striker.
nice.
Wait,
Wait, oh, I didn't shoot him. I really thought he was gonna go for the shot there. Come on, Dot. Another one onto Palucci. He's up to 9.
It's good to see that Not Noob are trying to shift up there.
He's doing it.
That's a really good
Nah,
play
they're
for
gonna
them
get
to do.
stolen here. Or not, Noob's just
And
gonna
he
win.
still has a car. Yeah, cars on flat terrain.
And
phases
4
like
and B
this
do
are
have
so
more to
important.
center.
Look,
The
there's
zone's gonna
a
start to
UAZ
close.
in the middle of the road.
And not
Crash
Noobs are
into
gonna
that,
have
make
to
a
move into
comeback.
4 and B. Like,
Crash
this
it
should
in
be a
that.
4 and B win for sure.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
that's
what
just still
the
ridge.
waffles?
This
That'd be
still
amazing.
ridge is too good. But the thing is, I don't see them having utility yet.
So you
Like
would say
these grenades,
box.
it's still in the hands of Not Noob. Are very impactful if they can hit them, but
Yeah, the
they're
red.
not dots, so I don't
Can
know.
he get
Oh,
10
oh,
elims? Can he
oh.
get 10
Man,
elims?
that
Jason?
Doc would-
Yes or
Doc
no?
would hit
I
those.
say yes. He's getting 10 elims this game.
No.
He's doing it.
Come on, Raikage.
It's up to 8. 10 elims for Doc. Let's go.
Apparently, Not Noob got closer to the center, right? I believe, yeah. Oh, that one seems getting a little bit
I'm
too
just
high.
waiting for that curse.
It's
He's
just
gonna get
aiming
9.
hard. Oh.
He's gonna get 9.
Actually, the car's in
That's the
decent
end.
spot. They want to use it.
Counter striker.
It's
Wait, the car-
so many nades.
Oh, he didn't shoot
Did
him.
they just
Come on,
loot?
you gotta hit
I really
these.
thought he was
I
gonna
think
go
they
for the
looted all the nades of the teams they eliminated on the west. So they're just
Another one.
chucking
Onto Palucci.
everything.
He's up to
Well,
9.
they threw-
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised they
doing
didn't hit any of these. I mean, 4 and B are
Yeah,
really
they're already
not
so
showing their
weak.
position. Raikage goes
Or not,
down.
Noob's gonna win.
Top
And
10.
4 and B do have more to
Got 10
center.
feet.
The zone's gonna start to close. And not Noobs are gonna have to
So
move
close.
into 4 and B.
Tap
Like,
off
this
the
should be
shot.
an
Oh,
easy win
wait.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
There's
This
no
is
way
great,
for him
yeah.
to lose this
This
now.
little ridge is too good. But the thing is, I don't think
Arrow.
having utility yet.
He's using the
Like,
first
these
aid. That's a
grenades,
decent
they're
nade.
The
still
nade,
in
the
hands of
nade,
Not
the
Noob, are
nade.
very impactful.
Oh
They can
my
hit them, but
god,
they're not
no!
dots, so I don't know.
Ah,
Oh, too
that-
far.
that-
I mean,
Doc would-
GG for
Doc
Not
would hit
Noob.
those.
Nice game. But I'm a little sad.
Come on, Raikage.
But
Don't say the curse is
Not
not
Noob got closer to the
16
center.
elims over not The
But
fact
that
that they were
one
able to
seems
leave,
a little bit
Jason,
high.
get away from the camera. Get away
Just
from the
aiming
camera.
on the car. Actually, the car's in decent
Stop
spot.
it.
They want to use it.
It's gonna get 10 eliminations.
They still have so many nades.
Did they just
Come on,
loot?
you gotta hit these.
I think they looted all the nades of the teams they eliminated on the west. So they're just chucking everything. Where are they throwing on the car?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't hit any of these. I mean, 4 and B are really not showing their position. Raikage goes down.
Got 10. Got 10.
Well.
We're so close.
8, almost got 8. You got 9 eliminations and a knock, okay?
There's no way for MB lose this now.
And
Get arrow.
Okay, no, on a serious note though, Jason, we go back.
The nade.
The fact that
Oh
we've
my
seen so many
God,
nades
no.
thrown by Not Noob on the car, I think they would have understood at
GG
some
for
point
Not Noob. Nice game.
they were not behind the car.
I'm a little sad.
Wait, why did he have a little group there? Wait, did you see that? Why is he?
Don't say the curse is not there.
Is that like his lucky
The fact that they were able to
Funko Pop?
Jason, get away from the camera. Get away from the camera. Stop that. Stop that. Stop it.
you get 10 eliminations.
Jason, stop shaking your head.
I just have no words to find. How the confidence out of you to say Doc is getting 10, and then he gets the knock.
If they eliminate Tapok, he would have got that flush onto striker. He would have got 10.
Well,
For that nade. That Tapok, you guys are messing up all
Hey,
the
almost
nades,
got
and you
eight.
have to
You
hit
got
the
9
one that makes it
eliminations
so
and a
that
knock, okay?
Doc does not get 10 elims.
Not 10.
okay, no, on a serious note
Yeah,
though,
GG.
Jason, we go
It was
back.
a clean game. I kind of want
The
to
fact
see,
that we've seen so many
if you're
nades
okay with that,
thrown by
Jason, I want to go
Not
through the
Noob
entire
on the car.
rotates
I
of
think they would have
Not Noob,
understood at
because I
some
think it was
point
quite impressive the way they
were not
survived
behind the car.
against all
Wait,
the
why did
teams.
have a little
You do
group
you.
there?
You
Wait,
gotta
did you see
redeem
that?
yourself.
Why is he?
I'd have to redeem myself.
Is that like his lucky?
It's like you
Funko Pop?
intentionally try to curse teams.
Okay, so they're over here. So they keep the
Jason,
space
stop
over to
shaking your
Leo.
I
Brook
just-
have that
I just have no
super,
words for you
super weird
sometimes.
crash. Get eliminated by Leo. Leo,
How
heal
the
up.
confidence out of you
Not
to
Noob
say Doc is
goes.
getting 10.
Here, wait for
And
the
then,
circuit
oh,
pops.
he gets the
pops.
knock.
If they
I mean, you
eliminate
have to
Tapok,
keep in mind,
he would
right?
have got
Like,
that flush onto striker, he would
If
have got 10.
not noobs, if Raikage doesn't eliminate IHC, if he gets
That
too
Tapok,
aggressive
you
there,
guys
it
are
gets
messing up
caught
all
and gets
the nades,
eliminated.
and you have to hit the one that makes
don't
it
win.
so that
Yeah.
Doc does not
So
get 10
even
elims.
more reason why I don't know if I agreed with his push down the stairs to look for that limb.
Yeah, GG.
It was
I kinda
super
wanna
risky,
see,
but
if you're okay with that, Jason, I
Gotta
want to go
respect
through the entire
the-
rotates of Not Noob, because I think it was
This is where
quite
Regicide
impressive the way they
eliminate
survived
Falcon, mostly.
against all the teams.
You do you. You gotta redeem yourself.
I think Falcons survived it. I think they eliminated Regicide in the end, so they lost 3 players for it.
But Not
Like
Noob
you
are constantly
intentionally
applying pressure
try
on
to
those
curse
northern teams. especially after the next circle, I believe. There you go. They just, I believe they got most of those eliminations. We don't see the shots being taken, but I'm pretty confident in saying that not many were involved in that in some way, shape, or form. And then they just control the northwest.
Look at Top Dog, right? He has so much info up here. He has a vehicle. I don't know why he regrouped to do a major prize. I feel like if he just held the position, that would have been.
I mean,
it's just flat. Like the high ground is outside of the circle.
But you get a car, he lets them destroy it, you destroy it, and you have an angle on 4MB that they can't contend with.
So even more,
like that whole dip that 4MB had would be nullified by that one position.
I do agree. Like you can go for a car like right east of the crate, right? You put a car right there and use that as your car for technically. That I do agree. Yeah. But
I mean, in the end, they won.
I think Falcons survived.
I do think that they were in the thought process of we have actually a little bit of a ridge we can play on the western side of the circle. Let's put all of our fragment power together. Like let's just regroup in that position and take the fight that way. In some way, shape, or form. So it is down to personal preference as to do you want to try and have a play in the circle and have a really strong off angle, or do you want to send all of your players in that fight and just overwhelm everyone? Which it didn't end up working. It's just flat in the end. They had to like reposition onto the western side of the circle, but
you get a car, you let them destroy it, or you destroy it, and you have an angle on it.
I love this comment. I love this comment.
Max hate is dangerous. Max but his love is just cursed.
But his love is just cursed.
Yeah. That's just described my whole life in a few seconds right there. Damn it! Right. Okay, well.
See, I think the funniest thing about this, right, is you think eventually you would be right on some of these.
You would be right on
But just no.
I don't know. Thing is, I know what I say makes sense, but the moment I say it, just everything starts to crumble apart. It just breaks down.
It's actually like mystic.
Yeah,
it's supernatural at this point.
you got Doctor Strange and you got Doctor Curse on that. There's like that scene in not Endgame, in Infinity War, where it's like there's one outcome where this team loses, and then I say it and it just happens.
Sure. Top up 6 limbs, 100 damage.
Wait, is MVP? I mean, oh yeah, they always pick the MVP of the winning team, right? That's how they did it. But Doc is the real MVP. Sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. Okay, cool. Do you want to head on over to a break?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we got some time.
10 minutes.
There you go. There's your doc. 600 damage.
What?
That has to be one of the, if not the highest amount of damage I've seen done by a player in the official match.
That is. Have we seen a player reach 2,000 damage? I think we've seen it maybe once or twice. It's rare, but getting close to 2K is also very hard. But GG's. The fact that only Doc is there, by the way, and then it's just not new player, not new player, not new player. And you've got Leo player. That's just curious. Okay, cool. Guys, we are going to head on over into a break, and after that we'll be back for match number 3 over on Erangel. See you all in a bit. Spirit have pulled off the cleanest push of the PMSL EU qualifiers. In the last game of day 2, Team Spirit found themselves on the east side of this circle, and with the next shift pushing them out in the blue, they have to make a big play. Team Spirit understand that Shockwave won't be able to play their compound along based on the circle, and know that if they want to win this game, they need to move before they do. So the squad gets moving and sends it in the northern side of the Big Baby compound. Big Baby, by the way, like the team, not actual Big Baby in the compound. Yeah. By doing so, Big Babies have to give up some of their compound as they had it split. And most importantly, they keep them safe from the possible assault from Shockwave. This results in Shockwave having to push to Big Babies and getting eliminated. And then that allows the Spirit to play all the players of Big Baby 1 by 1 to keep them secure for Big Chicken Dinner. Well played Team Spirit, one of the best endings of the qualifiers, and let's see if they can do more of that in PMSL EMEA. revealed. Check it out. Wait, okay, well, it's just Sanhok. Whatever. Like, let's do it. Oh no! Wait, Erangel has a hot shop in Northern George with sheep and Muerte? Let's check now. Oh. No, not again, not Ricardo again. No! Crypto is giving I8. Again. It's the second time. Positions on PMSL CSA Spring, I8 Esports page, and Crypto will be in the squad. Rose from the top side red, because this time this is a massive surprise. And keep in mind that with Crypto has seen many balls before, such as Stalwart, Equal to Blood, and Triple Time. So because of this, even outside of the stage, Rose is just even like post here was just shared by Riverside Esports with this traffic, which that's Crypto right there. He is texting.
Coots is leaving Enigma Galaxy. Some of you detectives out there might have noticed that Coots is playing under a different name, Harry, with the team pretty much the Titan series. No, not that kind of detective. Well, not too long ago, the NA superstar turned Mr. Worldwide Coots made a cryptic post before PMSL EMEA saying that this is his final tournament. Now, at the time, he was unsure if this meant he was retiring or moving on, but one thing is clear. Enigma Galaxy would not get the results expecting with a player like Coots on the roster. And after failing to qualify for the main event of the MGO and only securing an 11th place finish in PMSL EMEA, it was quite obvious some changes needed to be made, and it seems moves are being made by Coots as he revealed this information. The legend himself has confirmed he is signing to a new organization soon. This message comes just days after seeing him play with Rob, Noah, Zuko, Nate, and the Titan Series Season 5 under the tag for each match. Now the question is there potential for Coots to stay with this roster in PMSL MEA? Or will we potentially see him go to another region like maybe CSA? Because IHC just recently lost Demo and Alex over in PEL. Let us know in the comments who you think Coots should be signed to. Real quick, what's your favorite weapon?
Naomi is leaving for Mad Balls, and Team Spirit are getting an unexpected replacement. After barely making it to PMWC 2024, Team Spirit achieved a very disappointing 15th place during this fight today. And I think it's fair to say that we expected a bit more from this team. So, some changes were in order when it came to playing in their next season. With Naomi now leaving for Mad Balls, the team is getting ready for the upcoming PMSL EMEA qualifiers. And Matic is going to be joining the roster. Now the question stands, will Tixi eventually join the team to recreate Gladiators? Without Meku though, because it seems like he might be retired. So, do you guys think Team Spirit with Nomi, Tsune, Effect, and now Matic will have a better full team? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Team Spirit have pulled off the cleanest push of the PMSL EU qualifiers. In the last game of day 2, Team Spirit found themselves on the east side of this circle, with the next shift pushing them out in the blue. They had to make a big play. Team Spirit understand that Shockwave won't be able to play their game for long days on the circle, and that if they win this game, they need to move to the stadium. So the squad gets moving and sends it in the northern side of the Big Baby compound. Big Baby, by the way, like the team, not an actual Big Baby, the compound. But yeah, by doing so, Big Baby has to give up some of their compound as they have to split. And most importantly, it keeps them state of a possible assault from structure. This results in shockwave effects pushing the Big Baby and getting eliminated. Then that allows Team Spirit to play all the players of Big Baby one by one, easily secure. Seems like the drops of PMSL CSA have been revealed. Check that. Wait, okay, well, it's just Sanhok. Whatever. Wait, Erangel has a hot up in Northern George with sheep and milker? That technically are not like they are. So, not dead. No. Richter I8. Again, it's the second time. So the even outside of CSA, though this just seem unlikely, because this new post here was just shared by Riverside Esports with Stramping. That's Richter like that.
Final tournament. Now, at the time, he was unsure if this meant he was retiring or moving on, but one thing is clear: Big Mac Galaxy would not get the results expected with a player like Boots on the roster. And after failing to qualify for the main event in PMGO and only securing an 11th place finish in PMSL ABA, it was quite obvious some changes needed to be made, and it seems moves are being made by Coops as he revealed this information to us. The legend himself has confirmed he is signing to a new organization soon. This message comes days after seeing him play with Rob, Ellis, Nico Nate, Now the question is the potential for Coops to stay with this roster in PMSL NBA? Or will we potentially see him go to another region like maybe CSA? Because I just recently lost Demo and Alex over to TPL. Let us know in the comments who you think should he sign. Real quick, what's your favorite weapon? On.
Naomi is leaving for Mad Balls, and Team Spirit are getting an unexpected replacement. After barely making it to PMWC 2024, Team Spirit achieved a very disappointing 15th place during the survival stage. And I think it's fair to say that we expected a bit more from this team. So, some changes were in order when it came to playing in their next season. With Naomi now leaving for Mad Balls, the team is getting ready for the upcoming PMSL CSA qualifiers. And Massive is going to be joining the roster. Now the question stands, will Pixie eventually join the team to recreate the admin? Without making though, because it seems like he might be retired. So, do you guys think Team Spirits with Nomi, Sune, Effect, and now Matic will have a better full season? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Team Spirit has pulled off the cleanest push of the PMSL to qualify. In the last game of day 2, Team Spirit found themselves on the east
side of the circle, and with the next ship pushing them out in the blue, they had to make a big play. Team Spirit understand that Shockwave won't be able to play their compound for long based on the circle, and know that if they want to win this game, they need to move before they do. So the squad gets moving and sends it in the northern side of the big baby compound. Big baby, by the way, like the team, not the big baby in the compound. By doing so, the big baby had to give up some of their compound as they had a smooth split. And most importantly, it keeps them safe from a possible assault from the result in Shockwave having to push into Big Baby, getting eliminated. Then that allowed Team Spirit to play all the players of Big Baby one by one to easily secure this chicken dinner. So well played Team Spirit for one of the best endings of the qualifiers, and let's see if they can do more of that. PMSL CSA. Seems like the drop of PMSL CSA have been revealed. Check it out. Okay, well, it's just Sanhok, whatever, like this. Let's just... Wait, Erangel has a hot dog in Northern Jaws? And Milka? Let's check it on our... Solo, not again, not again. 9 for Carter again. No! Ah! Crypto is leaving I8. Again, it's the second time. After securing a 14th position during PMSL CSA series, I8 Esports has paid share for Crypto's rookie gaming squad. Though from the comments I read, it doesn't seem like this is a massive surprise. Let's keep in mind also that Crypto has joined many orgs before, such as Skullward, Equals of Love, and Twisted Mind. So because of this, it's technically new to regions even outside of CSA. Though this does seem unlikely, because this new post here was just shared by Regicide.
Wait. 3, 2, 1, I'm muting, and okay, go. It
just means, okay. Well, hey guys, thanks for waiting. We are getting ready for our third match of the day on good old fancy Erangel. I'm going to mute the music because we're getting ready to transition in-game in a few seconds. There we go, we get in.
Wow, it's like you are production.
Yes, it's like, it's what I'm doing. Yeah, I still find these transitions so interesting.
It's one word. I'm curious.
That's what the reasoning is behind it. There must be like some cultural thing there. I'd love to know why.
I guess they're just trying to make it like CSA branded, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd love to know the cultural tie-ins of that transition. That'll be pretty cool. Yeah, I know, right, Kakarot, man. There's so many shows happening at the same time. You've got SCA, you've got CSA, you've got PL, and you've got other regions that are going to start later on. Like, it's going to be a full-time job if you want to watch everything.
Yeah, makes it real rough. Yeah. Alright, so remember, Falcons are here, and they go Novo. Not news for going Novo yesterday, because Falcons weren't playing.
Yeah.
So where's the back? We see they didn't drop, so where's the back drop going to be now?
They might just do a thing whereas we look where teams that are not playing in our group are, and we just take those spots every time. So like they're just willing to change their drops every single time. Actually, I would like if the team did that. That would be a super interesting approach to the game. It's just
in a league stage, but not in like a finals.
Not in the finals. No.
Oh crap!
But you just take a spot of one team that got eliminated. Like you got eliminated, our spot.
Wow, Max, man, why do you look so similar to Rolfus?
Is that running gag now? Max, why do you look so much like Kitsune or Rolkis?
Wait, where's not news? There they go. They just came out. Wow, they just got out.
Are they
going North George?
I mean, there's enough space to share it, so why not? I don't think that.
I don't think they have to share North George because I don't think anyone else is going North George. Muerte goes to Verde. IC goes South George.
Where's Regicide? Regicide are to the east of Mills. They
green.
I see them. Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So they're blue.
I like blue turquoise a little bit. Yeah.
Wait, what? Blue and what was the other thing you said?
Turquoise. It's kind of a turquoisey blue. Actually, I guess.
No, it's the way you say turquoise.
Turquoise.
Did you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty close to turquoise. That women have more of the cones in their eyes to see a broader spectrum of colors than men?
I did not.
Yeah. The
That's
women can see more colors than men.
why my mum was like, oh, that color is like this. I know you just say like a random word. I'm like, what? That's purple. What do you mean? Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah. Crazy.
Which team are you rooting for today? I mean, I'd like to see Falcons do well. To be completely honest.
At what point, how bad would Falcons have to be, and how consistently would they have to be bad before you jump ship of being, like that being your favorite team?
Have the same performance they did in PMWC in PMGC if they qualify.
So just 2 events can be enough.
Yeah. Like
Really?
if it's that bad, if they're like competing at the top and they're making top 5 and stuff, I'm like, okay, I believe. But if it's that bad twice, I'm like, oh, okay. Or you think that's too little?
No, because it's basically like half a year. Yeah. I think that's like fair.
But at least it's PMGO to like get back up there. But if it was before PMGO, that would be your entire season, just of bad global events.
So then, who would be the new team that you would be? Reject?
No, I can't pick Reject because of also what you said earlier, right? I do get your point. I would have to say, as a solo player, Regiosio, because I do like the fact he's a mini Fortune player. He's such a standout. I love that.
Well, there is a counter to my own point, though. Is that maybe the teams that we expected to be at the top are just no longer better than these newer teams that are at the top.
There's definitely some validity to that, but
you see, will tell, because I don't imagine these quote unquote top teams that we expect to perform well to have 2 or even 3 major bad events in a row.
Thing is, do you expect Reject to qualify? Because now they won't have a 3 invitation slot, right, for Japan. Right? They got that because they won PMGO into PMWC. They didn't win PMWC, so they're not going to get a free invite.
How many slots do they? Well, I'm assuming they maybe will get a special invite slot.
You think so?
Because of their performance throughout the whole year.
But Alpha 7 too, right? I mean, Alpha 7 then are the winner of PMWC, so I guess they'll get like maybe a special thing.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That's 50,000. I'm gonna get slapped by Will Smith. Keep my team's name out of your goddamn mouth.
How many teams come from their region? Rivals Cup, and then 2 from Japan. So like 2 or 3 Japanese teams.
How many? Yeah.
2 or 3. So apparently, Japan gets 2 slots, but then there's the Rivals Cup, which is between Japan and Korea, right? So there technically could be 3 teams, but minimum 2. And PMWC Champions Region. Oh, that is it. I mean, that's not Alpha 7. So that's Brazilian actually. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't know, man. I don't expect Reject to be a top at PMGC, but if they do manage to get like another top, I even get like top 7 place, and I'm like, okay, Reject's the real deal. There's like, I literally could not deny that anymore. It's not possible.
I love that. And then we're gonna say after, well, I still want to see them perform well in PMGO of 2025, and maybe they'll be the real deal.
As a running gag.
It's like, oh, maybe PMWC of 2025. Huh? In 2020, in 2030, they'll become the real deal.
Yeah.
Hi Max, I'm back. Guess what just happened? I swear, MJ, if you talk about Osrigo, we're gonna have a fight. Okay, we're gonna have some problems with.
I can guess. Ultra Ego's out. I'm not MJ. I can say it.
Oh, he's gonna say they won. He's gonna say they won. MJ, they won, right? They won. And
okay, Natalie Portman.
And Rosemary is MVP, right? Someone can. That's rude.
This ASMR of the bike is great.
I'm gonna put the audio louder.
I could listen to that and fall asleep.
You can barely hear that.
So good.
Oh, then someone just shoots an AKM as I put, the audio to the max. Okay. I
You
want
better be nice to him, or he'll punish you, and he will talk about that.
we have to make a skit, Jason, about like the team just exploding as I say their name. I think that'd be really funny.
We could just get a compilation of just teams dying. Like for instance, like I8. Remember when they got naded all in that, like near that shaft? So then we could just dub over it. Like, yeah, you know, I8. I feel like they have a really good chance here in this match, and then it's just.
Oh, Jason's lagging. Jason.
I'm not lagging.
Oh, you're fine now. You're back. Your camera froze and your voice stopped. Can you repeat what you said?
Well, how much did you not hear? Or how much did you hear?
I was hearing like about doing a clip of doing a voiceover on top of a game
So
clip.
get that clip from I8.
Yeah.
Where they just exploded, right? At the shack. And then we record a few seconds before that, and it just cuts to you saying, like, yeah, I think I have a really good chance this match, and then boom, they die.
Eliminated, yeah.
And we have to go find like tons of stuff like that happening, and then just dub you in different ways, or different ways of us talking about it, and then they just die once you predict them.
Just put the clip of the previous game where you say, oh, Stalwart might be able to make the rotate happen, gets naded by Doc. No! You could do something funny there. We'll have to look into that. Would you actually, question for the chat while like this game is still like slowly kicking off. You guys, for those who watched the skit, and if you didn't, go check out over on Pandemonium_News. Did you guys like that previous skit that we made? And if you did, would you like to see more of it? Because it's experimental. I like to do those kind of things. Should get paid when you put this team out. Yeah, we're making bank. Too much fun. So, are we gonna have another lumberyard finisher? We're getting a lot of those. This is great for the Muerte, man. They're having fantastic circles.
MJ did respond, by the way.
Did they?
They went out. But they had some of them.
Max, they did out. 7 limbs. Ah? 0 placement points. They pulled an R8. Jason, are we gonna see R8 get placement points? Is that happening? Or is it a myth?
If I could see better where they are right now, coming from Rozlok, I could tell you. Actually, they are like near Milta Power on the very southeast side.
Yeah.
No place.
Oh, beginning. Look at that. They're down to 2. I was going. They're allergic to placement points. I swear. So important, bro.
I mean, yes. Apparently, there is a TDM today, but yeah, I think it's after match 4 for the next match.
After this game.
I don't know. We don't really know much about that. It kind of surprised us as much as it surprised the viewers that it was there.
OGT Orgui. Is that how do you say his name? The new Stalwart player. OGT Orgui. Orgui. I have no idea. Does someone know in chat how to pronounce that? I don't know. That guy.
I mean, look,
when we're casting that guy over there. Yeah, it's funny making more of those. Okay, we like making those.
So it's Jiro.
Is Jiro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Senshir, Jiro, Riley, Fearless, Crypto.
That's not how you write Jiro. I'm telling you right now, that's not. There's something going wrong there. Okay, Jiro. Will you be casting the TDM? I think me and Jason talked during the break about like just having a conversation with you guys in the chat during TDM. If we see some cool players, we'll like react to it. But I think we'll just have a back and forth with chat.
Yeah, we're not casting. The watch party a little bit different. I really need bigger glasses. I always run out of water like so early on the match.
Yeah, I have to fill up. I got this big bottle here and I have to fill it up like twice or 3 times. So I drink 2 liters by the end of the show.
Your pee must be so clear.
Every break. I have to.
That's not what I said though.
I mean, it is. So.
Okay.
Are we getting the Milta finish?
Wait, so that's Riley.
It's Riley, not Jiro. Oh, okay, it's Riley. Why would? Come on, can you not have the same name? Like out of game and in game. Like it's so confusing for us guys. Isn't that Scry? It's definitely not Scry.
Then who is that then?
Riley.
Yeah, but then wait, Fearless is playing never mind. So Fearless Critter are playing this match, right?
Yeah.
In Censures. Okay, then it's right, I guess. Okay.
I hate when players have a different name from their actual IGN. I despise that. It's so annoying.
Tell me how you really feel. Oh man, we had such a crazy Milton Power finish last season in finals. Do you remember that one? Like they were like
Oh,
fighting
yeah.
on the very northeast side of it, like
Yeah, yeah.
under like the silos.
In the rubber. The
Yeah.
rubber? Not the rubber. The rubber.
The rubber?
the rubble.
Why did I even agree to that? The rubber. Oh yeah, yeah.
The rubber. Oh, you're like, oh yeah, and the rubber. My favorite location in the Milton Power. In the rubble of the of those towers. I forgot what the actual name. They have an actual name. I forgot what it's called. Jason, which region is better? Ooh, Jason.
Oh, where? About SK